What's up, guys? Welcome back to Dope Shows. Today we came with top 5 best series to watch in January 2024 on Hulu, Disney+, HBO, and other. Stay tuned to the last of the video, and don't forget to subscribe our channel.
You are in charge of 35 planes and 350 air crewmen.
After a successful box office run for Ted, the sequel Ted 2 was released a few years later in 2015. In it, John and Lori are no longer together, and Ted is having romantic troubles of his own with his wife Tammy Lynn. Yes, even teddy bears get married. In an effort to fix their marriage, Ted and Tammy Lynn want to have a child, with John's help. Unfortunately, things don't go as planned. Ted becomes government property and soon loses all of his rights. Now, Ted and his inexperienced lawyer must work to get Ted's life back on track. But it's not an easy trek. While a Ted 3 wasn't fully in the cards, the franchise gained new life when Peacock handed down a straight-to-series order for a Ted prequel series, which was formally announced in 2021. The upcoming series will follow its title character, but this time, viewers will gain deeper insight into the early years of John and Ted's adventures. Now that the prequel series crawls ever closer, we've compiled all the information we know so far, including cast, creative team, plot, and more. All 7 episodes of the Ted series are set to stream on January 11th. In this comedic prequel event series to the Ted films, it's 1993, and Ted the Bear's Seth MacFarlane moment of fame has passed. He's now living back home in Framingham, Massachusetts with his best friend, 16-year-old John Bennett, Max Burkholder, along with John's parents, Maddie and Susan, Scott Grimes and Alana Ubach, and cousin Blair, Georgia Wiggum. Ted may be a lousy influence on John, but at the end of the day, he's a loyal pal who's always willing to go out on a limb for friendship.
How bad is school gonna suck?
You're not gonna like it.
How bad?
Number 4, Ekko. Ekko is an American television miniseries created for the streaming service Disney+, based on Marvel Comics featuring the character of the same name. It is the 10th television series in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, MCU, produced by Marvel Studios, sharing continuity with the films of the franchise, and is a spin-off of the series Hawkeye, 2021. The show is slow to start. In fact, the first 30 minutes of Episode 1, which is roughly 45 minutes long, acts as an exceptionally long prologue, catching us up on what occurred in Hawkeye Season 1 and a lot of Maya's early life. This prologue moves as fast as it possibly can, while including some of the bigger emotional beats and thrilling action scenes. Although the prologue ensures viewers who haven't seen Hawkeye can watch Ekko with ease, it's still an oddly paced episode that can feel like a hurdle to get over. Thankfully, once the prologue is done, Ekko vastly improves its pacing and settles into its compelling story. The show follows Maya as she returns to her hometown to wage war on Kingpin from afar, which naturally finds her entangled with various members of her family from which she was estranged. The first 3 episodes of Ekko deftly balance familial drama with action and the story of Maya's burgeoning powers. In fact, it's Maya's connection to her Choctaw heritage and her way of navigating the world as a deaf person that makes Ekko so unlike any other Marvel offering. Ekko was released in its entirety simultaneously on Disney+ and Hulu on January 9th, 2024, consisting of 5 episodes.
You and I are the same.
Number 3, Expats. Amazon Prime Video has released the trailer for Expats, directed by Lulu Wang and starring Nicole Kidman, Sarayu Blue, and Ji Young Yu. The series will debut on Prime Video on January 26, 2024, with new episodes launching weekly until the February 23rd finale. Based on Janice Y.K. Lee's 2016 novel The Expatriates, the 6-episode limited series follows an international community in Hong Kong whose lives are bound together forever following a sudden family tragedy. Kidman portrays Margaret, a woman who has moved her whole family to Hong Kong. Blue plays career-driven Hillary, whose friendship with Margaret is fractured by fate. Yu stars as Mercy, a carefree New Yorker just out of college who becomes entangled in the lives of the Hong Kong expat community. Additionally, Jack Houston will portray David, Hillary's husband, while Brian T. will play Clark, Margaret's husband. Expats marks Wang's first TV project. She's best known for her 2019 film The Farewell. In addition to directing the series, Wang also serves as showrunner and writer. The executive producers include Kidman, Alice Bell, Melanie Marnick, Danielle Emilia, Per Sari, Stan Wlodkowski, and Teresa Park. Lee is also producing the adaptation. Expats is set to premiere on Amazon Prime Video in January 26, 2024.
Alam nating lahat ang tungkol sa employer natin. Mga sekreto na kahit...
Number 2. Master of the Air. The dynamic duo of director Steven Spielberg and his regular acting muse Tom Hanks are back as producers for another World War II-era epic, with the Apple TV plus original Masters of the Air arriving in January 2024. Masters of the Air boasts a stellar ensemble cast, including Oscar nominees Austin Butler and Barry Keoghan, alongside Ncuti Gatwa, Callum Turner, and Anthony Boyle. Based on Donald L. Miller's 2007 nonfiction book of the same name, Masters of the Air chronicles the trials and tribulations of American aviators, particularly members of the real 100th Bombardment Group of the U.S. Air Force during World War II. Along with Spielberg and Hanks, the miniseries also roped in Gary Gutzman as an executive producer. Slated for a January 2024 release, Masters of the Air has exciting aspects, like its star-studded cast and cutting-edge visuals. The recent trailer perfectly highlights the sense of realism the series incorporates in recreating aerial dogfights, nocturnal airstrikes, and even a scene featuring an aircraft landing on a field. While recent World War epics like 1917 and Dunkirk relied heavily on practical effects, Masters of the Air has to depend on a good deal of special effects, considering that a lot of its action takes place high up in the skies. Its talented cast will certainly add dramatic prowess, but the show already promises to be a visual treat. Masters of the Air is set to premiere on January 26, 2024.
You are in charge of 35 planes and 350 air crewmen.
Number 1. True Detective Night Country. The anthology series is back for its 4th season, titled True Detective Night Country, which began on Sunday, the 14th of January, with Jodie Foster and Kaylee Reese in the lead roles. And now, after years of waiting, True Detective is coming back with a brand new series, True Detective Night Country, set in Alaska. During the darkness of winter, the new series sees Jodie Foster and Kaylee Reese star as our new detectives. When the long winter night falls in Ennis, Alaska, the 8 men who operate the Solal Arctic Research Station vanish without a trace. To solve the case, detectives Liz Danvers, Foster, and Evangeline Navarro, Reese, will have to confront the darkness they carry in themselves and dig into the haunted truths that lie buried under the eternal ice. Tempted? Have a watch of the official trailer to get a taste of what you can expect from True Detective Night Country. The official trailer for True Detective Night Country, released by Sky on the 4th of December 2023, gives viewers a sneak peek at what to expect this season. With 5 bodies frozen into a giant block of flesh, Detective Danvers, Jodie Foster, and Detective Evangeline Navarro, Kaylee Reese, have to fight to get the case under control and protect their community. The 4th season of True Detective, an American anthology crime drama television series created by Nick Pizzolatto, premiered on January 14th, 2024 on HBO.
I've seen that before. Years ago.
This is for today. We hope you enjoyed the video. Drop your comment down below and don't forget to subscribe our channel and like the video. Happy watching until next time.